Welcome to Brainish English Stories.
He was dead, the head of a high court, a good judge whose perfect life was known in all the courts of France. Lawyers, young helpers, and judges had greeted him when they saw his big, thin, pale face with two bright eyes, bowing low to show respect. He spent his life chasing bad people and helping the weak. Cheats and killers had no worse enemy, because he seemed to know their deepest secrets. He was dead now, at the age of 82, honored by many people who were sad he was gone. Soldiers in red pants had taken him to his grave, and men in white ties had spoken words and cried tears that seemed real beside his grave. But here is the strange paper found by the shocked lawyer in the desk where he kept records of bad criminals. It was called Why? June 20th, 1851. I have just left court. I have said Blondel must die. Now, why did this man kill his 5 children? Sometimes you meet people who like to destroy life. Yes, it should be fun, the best fun of all, maybe, because isn't killing the next thing to creating? To make and to destroy. These two words have the history of the universe, all the history of worlds, all that is, all. Why is it not exciting to kill? June 25th. To think that there is a being who lives, who walks, who runs. A being? What is a being? That living thing that moves and has a will to move. It is attached to nothing. Its feet do not belong to the ground. It is a bit of life that moves on the earth, and this bit of life, coming I know not where from, one can destroy at will. Then nothing more. It ends, it is finished. June 26th. Why then is it a crime to kill? Yes, why? It is the law of nature. The job of every being is to kill. He kills to live and he kills to kill. The animal kills all the time, all day, every moment of his life. Man kills all the time to feed himself. But since he also needs to kill for fun, he has invented hunting. The child kills the bugs he finds, the little birds, all the little animals that come in his way. But this does not stop the strong need to kill that is in us. It is not enough to kill animals, we must kill people too. Long ago this need was satisfied by human sacrifices. Now the needs of social life have made murder a crime. We catch and punish the killer. But as we cannot live without this natural and strong need to kill, we sometimes have wars. Then a whole nation kills another nation. It is a party of blood, a party that makes armies crazy and that excites civilians, women, and children, who read, by lamplight at night, the exciting story of killing. One might think that those who kill people would be hated. No, they are given honors. They wear gold and beautiful clothes. They wear feathers on their heads and decorations on their chests. And they are given medals, rewards, and titles of all kinds. They are proud, respected, loved by women, cheered by the crowd, only because their job is to kill people. They drag their weapons through the streets, and people wearing black clothes look at them with envy. For to kill is the great law set by nature in the heart of life. There is nothing more beautiful and honorable than killing. June 30th. To kill is the law because nature loves eternal youth. She seems to cry in all her acts, quick, quick, quick. The more she destroys, the more she renews herself. July 2nd. A human being. What is a human being? Through thought, it is a reflection of all that is. Through memory and science, it is a small version of the universe whose history it represents, a mirror of things and nations. Each human being becomes a small world in the big world. July 3rd. It must be a special pleasure to kill. To have before you a living, thinking being. To make a small hole, just a small hole, to see the red thing flow which is the blood, which makes life. And to have before you only a heap of limp flesh, cold, lifeless, without thought. August 5th. I, who have spent my life judging, condemning, killing by the spoken word, killing by the guillotine those who had killed by the knife. If I should do as all the killers have done whom I have punished, who would know it? August 10th. Who would ever know? Who would ever suspect me? Me, especially if I should choose a being I had no reason to kill. August 15th. The temptation has come to me. It fills my whole being. My hands shake with the desire to kill. August 22nd. I could not resist any longer. I killed a little creature as a test, for a beginning. Jean, my servant, had a goldfinch in a cage hung in the office window. I sent him on an errand, and I took the little bird in my hand where I felt its heart beat. It was warm. I went up to my room. From time to time I squeezed it tighter. Its heart beat faster. This was terrible and delicious. I was near choking it, but I could not see the blood. Then I took scissors, short nail scissors, and I cut its throat with 3 cuts very gently. It opened its beak. It struggled to escape me, but I held it. Oh, I held it. I could have held a mad dog, and I saw the blood trickle. And then I did as real killers do. I washed the scissors, I washed my hands. I sprinkled water and took the body, the dead bird, to the garden to hide it. I buried it under a strawberry plant. It will never be found. Every day I shall eat a strawberry from that plant. How one can enjoy life when one knows how. My servant cried. He thought his bird had flown away. How could he suspect me? Ha! Ha! August 25th. I must kill a man. I must. August 30th. It is done. But what a small thing. I had gone for a walk in the forest of Verns. I was thinking of nothing, really nothing. A child was in the road, a little child eating a slice of bread and butter. He stops to see me pass and says, "Good day, Mr. President." And the thought comes into my head, shall I kill him? I ask, "You are alone, my boy?" "Yes, sir." "All alone in the wood?" "Yes, sir." The wish to kill him made me excited like wine. I went to him very quietly, thinking he would run away, and suddenly I grabbed him by the throat. He looked at me with fear in his eyes. Such eyes. He held my wrists in his little hands, and his body moved like a feather over a fire. Then he moved no more. I threw the body in the ditch and put some weeds on top of it. I went home and had a good dinner. What a small thing it was. In the evening I was very happy, light, young again. I spent the evening at the prefect's. They found me funny. But I have not seen blood. I am calm. August 31st. The body has been found. They are looking for the killer. Ha! Ha! September 1st. 2 tramps have been arrested. There is no proof. September 2nd. The parents came to see me. They cried. Ha! Ha! October 6th. Nothing has been found out. Some wandering stranger must have done it. Ha! Ha! If I had seen the blood flow, I think I would be calm now. The desire to kill is in my blood. It is like the passion of youth at 20. October 20th. Yet another. I was walking by the river after breakfast, and I saw under a willow tree a fisherman sleeping. It was noon. A spade was standing in a potato field nearby, as if just for me. I took it. I went back. I raised it like a club, and with one hit, I split the fisherman's head. Oh, he bled. This one, pink blood, flowed into the water very gently, and I walked away with a serious step. If I had been seen, ha, ha, I should have been a great killer. October 25th. The case of the fisherman makes a big fuss. His nephew, who fished with him, is blamed for the murder. October 26th. The judge says the nephew is guilty. Everyone in town believes it. Ha! Ha! October 27th. The nephew is a very bad witness. He said he had gone to the village to buy bread and cheese. He swore that his uncle was killed when he was not there. Who would believe him? October 28th. The nephew has almost confessed because they questioned him so much. Ha! Ha! Justice. November 15th. There is a lot of proof against the nephew, who was his uncle's heir. I will be in charge of the court sessions. January 25th. To death. To death. To death. I have made sure he is sentenced to death. Ha! Ha! The lawyer spoke like an angel. Ha! Ha! Another one. I will go to see him executed. March 10th. It is done. They cut off his head this morning. He died very well. Very well. That made me happy. How good it is to see a man's head cut off. Now I will wait. I can wait. It would take such a small thing to let myself be caught. The paper had other pages, but they did not tell about any new crimes. Doctors who read the terrible story say there are many madmen in the world as clever and as dangerous as this crazy person.